Alright, hello, I'm Nick, a juror of Survivor Mexico. I'm with three of my six dogs, I should say, and we're here to record our jury speech. I guess I don't know where to start. I'll just start talking about Jessica and her game. So, the way I saw Jessica's game is that she was pretty good in terms of physical and social stuff, or physical and strategic stuff, and I guess decent on social stuff, but I guess there are a lot of downsides on top of it. Like, I feel like she tried to play all sides. It was pretty transparent to everyone in the game, but she was never able to get voted off due to miscellaneous reasons, which is pretty close to, I think, happened a lot of times. Another thing I noticed in Jessica's game is that she was either really unaware or she still tried to manipulate us in the jury stage, because it seems like, okay, so there are a lot of times where she'll talk about how she did a lot of stuff in the game for she did a lot of stuff in the game for Danny and Hannah and Leanne and stuff, but there's a lot of stuff she did that was also very selfish, and I don't feel like there's a lot she did for the sole basis of having Hannah and Leanna and Danielle happy, because, yeah, I mean, obviously she wouldn't be doing a lot of stuff that she did if she was doing that. So, it's either two things. The first is that she's trying to manipulate us in the jury stage, which isn't very cool, and she's trying to come up with a false persona, or she's actually genuinely believing that she did some of those things, and she kept Hannah and Leanna and other people in front of herself, because I saw something about how she did blank and blank moves for them, but you shouldn't be doing moves for them if you're playing your own game, and I don't think she ever did that. But yeah, I don't know. I guess she's trying to come off like she played a selfless game, but in reality I think she played a pretty selfish game. Not that I have a problem with it, but I'd like to be very transparent, jury. Okay, so then Hannah. First of all, if I'm voting for Hannah because she's my friend, that's wrong. And I haven't even established my vote. But I guess the way I think of it for Hannah is, first of all, she played a really good social game. I know she was on talk to a lot of people, but she was also on talk to me a lot, and we kind of grew really close due to the game. So I mean, she was really good in terms of that. Strategically, she did a really good job, because I mean, she kind of set herself in the middle and to where she was never a target. She had a lot of allies. I mean, obviously she created a few alliances, and even the people not in those alliances, she still had good working relationships with, which is a lot. She's never really fake in the game either. That was another thing I can attest to. She was always pretty straightforward with her game, and they didn't really do anything just to manipulate people or anything like that. Physically, obviously, it wasn't the best, but I mean, physical game is kind of the third priority. It's obviously, for me, it's social, strategic, physical, but yeah. So, I mean, yeah, the social game she did really well with. And I think it was smart for her to, have other targets in front of her to always be targeted, because, it seemed as if I was the first target which she had in front of her. So I was targeted first, and then after I was about to come Jessica, who she had always targeted in front of her, and she always had a bigger threat in front of her. So, yeah, it was a good game move on her part, and obviously she's sitting in the final two because of all this strategy and social stuff. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to think of a question to ask. I'm not sure if I really had any questions for the two of you. I feel like both your games are pretty established. I feel like I know them both pretty well. So I guess you'll see who I vote for. Good luck to both of you. Whoever wins will be a good winner. And bye.